morning. No, it's not. It's afternoon. The weather's still not playing ball, but it's supposed to dry up over the next few days and get a little bit warmer. So what I'm doing is I'm doing a little bit of prep. I intend to go out for some walks, and what I thought I'd do is make some protein muffins as snacks for while I'm out. They're high in protein, they're gluten-free because what they've got is coconut flour as opposed to normal flour and oats. So what I'm going to do is run you through how to make them. Right, so I find the easiest way is sticking it all in the NutriBullet, whipping it all together, and then adding the chocolate chips at the end. But what I'll do is I'll put the ingredients up on the screen for you with the exact amounts. So all I'll do is I'll just shove it all in here, blend it all up and stick it in the oven. The oven's already preheating to 175 degrees Celsius. So what we'll do is we'll get going. So what we're doing is we're starting with 3 tablespoons of smooth peanut butter. I have all the right things somewhere. Here it is. Tablespoon. So 3 of these. Ever so sticky, so you'll need another spoon. Whack that out. Sometimes it sticks to the bottom of the NutriBullet, so sometimes I put the wet stuff in first, but I'm just going to go by the ingredients on. Oh, I don't know the one way around. Yeah, I'm just going to go by the list because I haven't made this for ages, so I want to make sure that I get it right. I have done things like what did I miss out before? Eggs, I think, and they come out alright, but not the best. So let's get it right. Otherwise, I'll have to make another batch. So, get all that out there. Oh, I love peanut butter. Peanut butter should be in everything. It's so full of fat. So that's that. 2 medium bananas. I find the riper they are, the better they are. They mix easier. If you have new bananas, they tend to be quite fibrous, and you can taste them in the muffins. So I say is buy some like a good week or 5 days before you want them, and then hopefully they should be at the right sort of consistency, not too soft and brown, because that will make your muffins a funny colour. And you can taste it. I have used old bananas before, and not as nice. You need to get like right in the middle of nicely ripe. 25 grams of oats. Excuse me. Just use any old oats, doesn't really matter. If you prefer smoother oats, you can get them. You get like an oat flour if you want. But I'm quite happy with this. Just bog standard cheapy stuff from Lidl's. There we go. Shove that in. Oops. 2 eggs. Drop a bit of shell in there, get that out. Not that it would matter, the blender would get rid of that, pretty damn smartish. That's that. And there you go. Hopefully that'll go to the bottom and I'll clean myself up a bit. And give that a little bit of purchase on the bottom. What we got now? Protein powder, 1 scoop of protein powder. I'm just using vanilla and I'm using my protein just because I like the flavour and I like the price. And next day delivery means that even if you run out one day, you've still got it for the next day. Coconut flour, 2 tablespoons of coconut flour. Again, with the oats and the coconut flour, it just means that you don't have to use normal flour. So if you are sort of gluten-free, this is perfect. It just gives it a little bit of a sweeter flavour as well, which is nice. 1 tablespoon of Splenda, or any sweetener of your choice. 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. Now this is vanilla flavouring, just because I'm a cheap wad. Teaspoon, I've got a teaspoon somewhere, there it is. I put a little bit more in because I put 2 in, just because I like the flavour. I just like it a little bit sweeter, and that vanilla flavouring is nice. And then 1 teaspoon of baking powder. Again, I've got these from Lidl's. They're cheaper than buying a whole big pot, and you can just use a little bit at a time. Just help it to rise a little bit. As you can see, I'm a real messy chef. Stuff everywhere. Right, I think that's it. Let's just double check. Like I said, I do have a bit of a history of leaving stuff out. So I think we've used everything. It's just the chips to go in once they've been put into their cases. So I guess you could see that. There we go. Peanut butter's off the bottom now. So right, excuse me. You have to take it off, and if you haven't got like a proper processor, one of those Nutri Ninja thingies. I just take it off, shake it about, mixes all the ingredients up nicely. And then what I do is, if they're still sticking a little bit, it's not too bad. All quite a nice consistency, but we've got some flour and whatnot just stuck to the sides. So get a spoon out, and what we can do is just get that last bit of peanut butter off the bottom as well. Oh, it smells lovely. Give that one more whisk up. And then they'll be ready to put into the cases. And we're done. Get rid of that. Right, I put these into 6 individual large muffins. I used to do them into 12, but they were quite small, and I just fancied having like a substantial muffin, like what that you buy in the shop when you go in for a muffin. So, and I did work out all the calories and whatnot, so these will be 6, and for each muffin is 138 calories, 14 carbs, 4 fat and 8 protein. So not too bad. What you do is you just evenly distribute these, and then you put the cocoa nibs on, the cacao nibs. I mean, if you want it to be less healthy, I mean, they are quite an acquired taste. They're not, if you've never tasted them before and you wanted to try them, they're quite hard. They are nice, and especially mixed with the banana flavour, but you know, they're not what you expect. If you're expecting like a proper like chocolate flavour, then you'll be disappointed. But if you know what to expect, or you've had them before, and I like them. So all I do then is just take my nibs and just sprinkle some on the top. As many or as few as you like. Obviously you can't go too mad, otherwise it'll throw the macros out. I mean, it's literally just a sprinkle. difficult as it is. What I'm going to do now is put them in the oven. Put them in the middle shelf, and I keep an eye on them. I don't know what the recipe says, what I've worked out before. It doesn't say for, I've never really sort of like put it in for a specific set amount of time, so all I do is just keep an eye on them. When I see that they're risen and they look like they're like a little bit brown on the top, I have overcooked them in the past and I have undercooked them in the past, so you kind of got to figure it out for yourself. I know it's not overly helpful, but they're not too bad undercooked, but they're a little bit dry overcooked. So they've been in for about 15 minutes now. They're just starting to brown. The ones at the back are getting a little bit browner than the ones at the front. If I thought about it, I'd have turned them around halfway through, but I didn't. So we're going to take them out and so come with me. They look, oh yeah, they look nice. So we'll let them cool and I might treat myself to one of them in a bit. So that's the protein muffins made. If you like this kind of thing, like a little bit of cooking, maybe I'll show you how to make some protein bowls and shakes. Stuff that feels a little bit naughty but helps you keep on the straight and narrow, helps you stay a little bit healthier, because the ingredients in a lot of the things that I make, whether I bake or cook, I try and stay as natural as possible. So apart from like protein powder, things like that, which is a natural byproduct anyway, people say that it's a supplement. It is a food group, so I don't have a problem using it. Obviously these protein muffins are gluten-free, but they're obviously not for vegans, because obviously the whey protein I use isn't a vegan whey protein. So, but for everything else, it's a nice healthy snack, good macros, and so just let me know if that's the kind of thing that you want to see. Just put it in the comments below. Please like the video, please subscribe, please share. The more people that will see my channel, the more it helps me get my content out and lets me share my walks and my the places that I go and the things that I do. So thanks very much.